Hey, gospel guitarist here. Starting to mess around in my recording studio again, and I thought I'd try something a little different than your usual setup for recording your guitar. Over here I have a Rode NT1 condenser microphone. You can see it's not positioned dead center. I have it slightly off-centered towards the outside of the cone. And then up here I have a Sennheiser 421 dynamic microphone that's pretty much in the center between the cone center and the outer rim. It's about halfway. You could use this as a stereo recording rig, but what I'm doing here is not technically a stereo recording, but I want two different tones that I can blend in the recording. So I have a dynamic sound for a more direct sound, and then I have a condenser really close miking another speaker for a completely different, most likely a lot brighter tone. So once I get these recorded, even though it looks like it's a left and a right track, this will be a centered track and this will be a centered track, and then you can do whatever you want once you get the take. So if I wanted to have a stereo recording, I could have a dynamic tone for the guitar in the left and a condenser type tone in the right. You wouldn't probably want to go hard left and right on that recording, but you'd want to bring them about 10 and 12 so it'll sound more full and natural. The other thing you could do is have the dynamic track stand alone and your condenser track standing alone, and have it up the center in the mix, and then mix the two microphones for the sound that you're looking for your guitar tone. And you're not even thinking stereo at that point. You're just thinking what's the tone of the guitar. So this option gives you some things to play with as far as you're mixing and blending a dynamic and a condenser tones on your guitar rig. Now if I were just really wanting to do a stereo miking, I could do either two condensers or two dynamics. And then you get the same sound, but it would be a left and right recording. Where here, this is totally different tones. So you might not like that in a stereo. If you pan too far left and too far right on the two mics, it may not sound as natural. So just a little recording tip I thought I'd pass on. I'll make more videos here shortly as I continue to mess around in my studio. So if you found this setup a little helpful, or if you've never done this before, give it a try. I think it's going to be an extremely flexible thing to play around with and finding the right guitar tones. So until next time, have a good one. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thanks a lot.